report.
It is summertime in the Gambia. Schools have closed, and school children are taking a break from the bustle of daily school life to spend time with their families, friends, and loved ones. Others would prefer spending part of their holidays enjoying themselves in various ways, from visiting relatives and new places to partying on the beach or going out to watch a Nawetan football match. Well, another way to enjoy one's holiday is by attending a summer camp. That is exactly why these young boys and girls are gathered in this hall to start a 10-day summer camp organized by the Ministry of Youth and Sports. This Youth and Sports Summer Camp, being the first of its kind, is being attended by 125 boys and girls from all regions of the country. The summer camp stems from the Ministry's National Youth and Sports Policy and Action Plan Blueprint and masterminded by the Acting Director of Sports.
The Ministry of Youth and Sport, as part of its 2010-2019 Youth and Sport Policies and Programs of Action to ensure excellence in sports through mass participation and to develop, equip and train youthful population who are the engine of our socio-economic growth as a country. To do this, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we need to catch them young. We need to catch them young. We need to catch them young.
The campus will, during the 10-day camp, engage in numerous sporting and educational activities. They will be trained on basic skills in football, basketball, and other disciplines. The campus will also be enlightened on key issues affecting them, such as child rights, leadership skills, cultural and environmental issues. The chairperson of the National Sports Council, Suleiman Bunjai, who was the star attraction at a similar camp a couple of weeks back, advised the young campers to take the camp seriously.
Now at this camp, I want you to learn these few points as young men growing up. Believe in yourself. Allow only positive thoughts to dominate your thinking, such as, I am a worthy person, I like myself, I am strong, I know the future holds opportunities for me. With these, I am sure you will leave the Friendship Hostel Independence Stadium well equipped, ready for September to take up the challenge in your new schools. Overcome fear. Fear itself is a disease, but you can overcome it.
Officially opening the first Youth and Sports Summer Camp to be organized by his ministry, Aliu K. Jame underlined the significance of such camps, noting that grassroots development is paramount in moving the country's sport forward and will help prepare these young ones for the future.
So, but the point is, we want you people to start with here, for you to appreciate responsibility, for you, those core values, responsibility, values like productivity, values like respect for authority and for elders. As young people, values like patriotism, love for country, love for the leadership of the country. Values like religiosity. You have to have religion in you. You have to be religious, whether you're a Christian or you are a Muslim. As young people, these things, you have to start building in your habits. So in the program I have seen, you will be having programs on some of the sessions on some of these things. You know, people will come and talk to you on productivity, on responsibility, for example.
If all goes well with this first camp, Minister Jame promised to improve and rotate future camps among all regions.
Doing that for us, it will help us to spot talent spotting. But you see, also what we want to do is that gradual and very methodological and controlled transition program where if people play at the senior level, we are sure that the time they phase out, there will be people who are groomed and ready to take over their positions. That's very important in all sports, in football, in basketball, and so on and so forth, so that we are not, having people just there because we don't have people to replace them, but they are not performing. These are big characters.
Right from the opening ceremony, the excitement in the camp started to build up.
We sailing over the ocean and the deep blue sea. We are sailing over the ocean. We sailing over the sea. We sailing over the ocean and the deep blue sea.
Mohamed S. Jallo, GRT Sports.
And before we go, a reminder of our headlines. The National Agricultural Research Institute has rolled out an African Union project designed to restore mangrove ecosystems and degraded lands. 125 young people from different parts of the country have converged on the Independence Stadium for a summer camp organized by the Youth and Sports Ministry. Floods and heavy rains caused by Tropical Storm Isaac have claimed at least 2 lives in earthquake-ravaged Haiti, and famous American astronaut and pioneer moonwalker Neil Armstrong has died at the age of 82. Just a reminder that GRTS Radio can be monitored live on our website at www.grts.gm. That brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for joining us and stay tuned. Enjoy our range of interesting programs. Bye for now.
Welcome to the interview. My guest is Dr. Ibrahim Lowe. He has a master's and PhD in political science from the Complutense University of Madrid. He also did his professional studies in Oxford in labor administration and employment. Worked here in the Gambia as Commissioner for Labor and, of course, former Ombudsman and first Chief Executive Secretary of the Alternative Dispute Resolution. Dr. Lowe, welcome to the interview.
Thank you very much, Malik.
Pretty good CV. Spain. Did you study in Spanish?
Yes, I studied in Spanish and I can absolutely speak the language very well, just as I can speak English. And I did my first degrees and up to my PhD studies in the Complutense University of Madrid. I specialize in international relations and industrial and labor management relations from the Complutense University. Then later on is when I returned back to the Gambia and pick up employment with the Department of Labor.
But prior to that, you went to Oxford.
Yes, I went
to the United Kingdom.
I went to Oxford.
To refine.
Yes.
That was Spanish, but now Gambia, we don't speak Spanish here. We speak English. Naturally, you have to be in a university of excellence that does its tutorship in English. So you went to Oxford.
I went to Oxford and to have a training in advanced studies of labor administration and employment promotion. And through that, I actually have discovered that, well, there is much that could be done in the area of industrial relations, which is a subsystem to labor administration, and then to develop labor inspection and employment services, which absolutely could be done in a way that it will suit the needs and the aspirations of our Gambian people.
When you came to the Gambia, there was already a labor office. And how did you find the situation as to what you learned from the Complutense University in Madrid and, of course, Oxford?
Well, what I found was the Department of Labor was there.